Hey, Good Fox here. So today we have a kind of different tournament type deal. This is the Best Man YouTuber Showdown, not entertainment, but stick skills. And I'm going to basically take them through a March Madness 64-person bracket. I disqualified myself because then, I'd show some favoritism. And, competitive Madden players. Like Problem Right has a YouTube channel, but I'm not going to put him in this because it'd be pretty easy for him to take it down. Stiff's also gone, the Madden Daily guys. Who else did I disqualify? Oh, guys who work for EA like Z Farrells and S Gibbs, because they wouldn't be able to participate in this kind of tournament anyways. But for that, I got different sections, the regions, the division. We got the EA is the worst section, and we'll go through the guys, I guess, in each section as we go along. These titles for the different sections isn't related to the YouTubers, just a common theme, or the themes throughout Madden YouTube in general. So the EA is the worst section. We got the fake hype region, and then the clickbait division. The EA is the greatest, goes along with EA is the worst. It's one end or the other for a lot of Madden YouTubers. We got the misleading thumbnails. I guess I could put an S there. Misleading thumbnail section. Cash in the tags. You got to tag other YouTubers, even 2K ones. The caps lock section there too. The trash talk over here. Oop, got to scroll down a little bit. The trash talk section over here, the drama over gameplay, the gone but not forgotten. That we'll get to that. That one actually refers to one particular YouTuber. The stolen ideas LNU tribute. We got that region or division, and the 99 overall, which was actually 95. That section. The 91 overall draft challenge. That's kind of a big deal in that region, and then the what ifs up above. So all right, let's go to introduce who. I did a random number generator to develop these rankings. I got all these guys. If you want to check out the full list, the list of every Madden YouTuber, I have it on my website here, gutfox.com, and then you can kind of scroll down. So I got the Madden YouTubers here. So that's what that is. I'll click that out and get into the tournament, and let's move it along quickly because this is going to take a while. D-Money versus Tino. I know D-Money's kind of taking a break from the scene, so I'm going to take Tino and move him forward. Oop, I got to copy and paste. All right, so Tino moves forward in that bracket. NY Kia, I guess I can go through the bracket first. I'll go through all the names first. Now let's just go through it. We don't need to go introduce them all. We'll introduce them as we go through. NY Kia against Mad Money Shot. Two very good YouTubers that do like Madden plays. Money Shot does a daily money play, or he talks about bringing the cheese out in Madden. So I think NY Kia is more of a sim guy. This is going to be a tough one, but I'm going to move Money Shot ahead of Kia. That's probably one of the... Oh, I didn't copy it. Tino can't win a couple times. We're not gonna have that. I think that would be a really good game. Sim versus more cheese, but God, NY might take that. I'm just gonna go with Money Shot for now, though. Joshify versus Reigning Ravens. Now I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of people in this tournament and make one person mildly amused when they win that, as if they watch it. But this one, I think I'm gonna go with. It's a tough choice. Let's go with Reigning Ravens. We're going to go move him forward. G-Myas versus Toke. Now, this is a very big first-round matchup between these two. Very good players, too. I know G-Myas is constantly talking about the game. He doesn't like Madden 18. And Toke, he's part of Madden Turf, so we're going to move Toke forward. I think that's a hard-fought game right there between those two also. TD Barrett versus Forward Progress Madden. Now, Zan is a competitive Madden player, but he didn't make any finals or challenges this year. I qualified for a couple, moved along, but... I'm including his YouTube channel, and I won't disqualify him. So we'll move him ahead. I think that's not really a close game. Sorry, TD. Although TD, doesn't really play as much anymore. So that's an easy game for forward. So TT23 versus D-Coop. I think TT23 makes it because he made it to the Seattle Challenger, so I think he wins that game. Anto versus QJB. I think QJB does take this one down. Two of the bigger ones in the scene. That'd be a pretty hyped matchup between those two. So did I talk about Mike Mack and setting this up and everything? I don't know if I did during this video, but Mike Mack basically talked about this setting up a YouTubers tournament and getting people to qualify, and he talked about it on Tuesday at his channel. I know other people like TT23 has actually talked about it too, getting a YouTuber tournament set up, which would be kind of cool. All right, Cullenberger versus Laserbeam. Both... huge names again, like the Anto. This is pretty stacked with. These are one of the biggest YouTubers here. I think Burger actually plays the game more than Laser. He hasn't played much this year, so we'll move him forward. Rexter versus J.O. Rexter's kind of a smaller guy, Spanish language YouTuber. We're going to move J.O. ahead, though, because, J.O.'s pretty good. He's had a lot of historical knowledge about Madden. Pretty good player, too. Ish versus J.R. Trax. I'm going to go with Ish here. Smooth versus TD Presents. I think Smooth is actually underrated as a Madden player. We're going to move him ahead. Your boy Pizza versus Nasty. Nasty hasn't had a Madden gameplay video in a while. But neither has Pizza. We're going to move Pizza ahead of Nasty, though. They both do a lot of Madden stuff, though. But I think Yo Boy might be able to pull that one out. Sly versus Texas. Two of my former podcast partners against one another here. We're going to go ahead and move. Because I think Sly's played it quite a bit more than Texas. We'll move Sly. Oh, whoops. I forgot to copy. And it doesn't seem like it wants to copy here. There we go. All right. I think GPH beats That Walker. That Walker, another good big YouTuber. But Gaming Powerhouse plays the game a ton. I'm going to go with him. Crayons Melt versus KKEs. Sorry, Crayons. I think KKEs would take this one down. I see a lot more gameplay on his channel and in general. The Madden Lab versus some random cracker. I think the Madden Lab would take that game down. All right, let's move to the other side of the bracket. Here we go. Next up, Shotmaster TVs versus Bengal. Good matchup. Bengal, I think, might be able to take this, although I don't know as much about Shotmaster TV as all the other ones. Kralo's Crew versus your boy Savage. Sorry, Kralo. I think your boy's got some pretty good 44 edge heat here. Be tough for you to handle. Although I do think you got a puncher's chance. Jerome versus Xerxes. I don't know the relative skill levels as well as I'd like to on both of these players. I will say Xerxes takes it down, though. Clickwood versus Logic. I think Logic will win this game just because Clickwood doesn't play it nearly as much as Logic, and I've seen Logic streaming quite a few games. Cookie Boy versus Madden All-Stars. I think Cookie Boy is a little bit underrated, but Madden All-Stars, plays a lot of competitive Madden, does a lot more of that stuff, so we'll move him ahead of Cookie Boy, although I think Cookie Boy could win this. It could easily go that him, but I think I'm going to go with Madden All-Stars there. Victionary versus Mr. Goldenmutt. This might be the highest quality matchup in the first round outside of the Toke versus who was Toke going against? Toke was going against G Maya's world over there. So I do think this Victionary versus Golden Sports is going to be another absolutely great game to watch. Two very good players. People are sleeping on Vic. But I think Mr. Goldenmutt will end up taking this one down over Vic. Less than a touchdown, though, I think is the difference. All right, moving on. Wheels versus ScoMo. This one, I think, goes to Wheels. He plays the game a ton. Not that ScoMo doesn't, but Wheels, I think, is pretty good. I saw him take down, was it Farrell's earlier this year. X-Ron 915 versus JC Mutt. Ryan's not bad. Neither is JC either. I think I'm going to move X-Ron. He's got more history in the game. I'm going to move him ahead there. iMav versus Madden Help. iMav's one of the best players and has been for years. Very skilled on the sticks. Madden Help, pretty good too, though, with their tip videos and whatnot. I'm going to move iMav ahead for his institutional knowledge. Tech Raj versus the Flight Mike. These are two players who haven't really played the game as much this year. So we're going to move the Flight Mike ahead because Tech Raj took like a 4-month break from the game, even though Flight Mike doesn't play it much. I think that's one of the, no offense, guys, lower quality matchups of the day. Koopa versus RBT. Ooh, this is a tough one. I might move Koopa ahead here. And then Zeddy versus Addy Card. This is the Gone But Not Forgotten division, Addy Cards. The problem is I don't know if Addy Cards is alive. So Zeddy wins for that. And Zeddy's a pretty good, decent player on his own. He hasn't really uploaded much this year, but he's been playing a little bit lately. All right, Mike Mack, the originator of this whole he wants it to happen, versus Chewbacca Lemma. I think Mike Mack does take this one down. Chewbacca's more of an auction house guy. J Melflo versus What the Moose. What the Moose kind of moved on to baseball, and I think J Melflo takes that. He's a very solid player. Dre Plays versus Moonlight Swami. Let's go with Dre plays. No. What the hell? We'll go with Moonlight. Cfons versus Miguel Gator. We'll move Cfons ahead here. All right, let's keep on this division. We'll swing right back around to it. Cfons against Moonlight. Let's move Cfons ahead. I think J Melflow does take down Mike Mack. And then after this, I do think we'll finish off this side of the bracket. I do think J Melflow makes it through. And then he's going to represent the trash talk section here. So J Melflow will exit out of the trash talk section, which does make sense. All right. The gone but not forgotten Andy Cards, he's gone. Zeddy versus Coop. I think Zeddy moves on. IMAV does take down the Flight Might. I think not too hard. And then I think I put IMAV. He's going to win out of the gone but not forgotten, even though he is very much not gone. He is great. So it makes a good matchup here. IMAV versus J Melflow to make it out of the drama over gameplay division there, or region. All right. Madden All-Stars versus Mr. Golden Mutt. Another solid. Oh, I guess we shouldn't miss the Wheels versus Ryan first, since they're on the bottom. They are power bottoms here. I think Wheels does take this down with his experience this year in the game. And then out of this one, another great matchup. I'm going to go with Mr. Golden Mutt, though. I think his team and his stick skills can carry him, although All-Stars is not half bad himself. Logic or Xerxes. Let's go ahead. Logic's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and move Xerxes past him, though. Your boy Savage versus Bengal. Another good matchup against some younger YouTubers. But I think I'm going to move your boy Savage up against Bengal. I'm probably going to get some crap about that Bengal if he's watching. All right. I think your boy Savage does actually make it out of the what if section there. So he's representing that section, your boy Savage. And then Mr. Golden Mutt versus Wheels. Ooh, I would love to see this matchup happen. But I think I'm going to take Mr. Golden Mutt here to do the 99 overall. Actually, we can end up deleting. Let's end up deleting this actually 95 because Mr. Golden Mutt is a 99 overall. But it was more just making fun of clickbait there that people put 99 overall for anything. All right, your boy Savage versus Mr. Golden Mutt. Amazing matchup here. Let's move the veteran forward, though. We all hate youth. 91 overall draft challenge. That clickbait, Mr. Golden Mutt is representing that division or that region. So for the let's get back to it. Oh yeah, we got to go J Melflow versus IMAV. Very very interesting game here down in the drama over gameplay side of the bracket. Damn, this will be a close game. J Mel's just come on the scene this year and it's kind of blown up a little bit. I'm gonna take IMAV over him though. I think he's got the knowledge of everything that J Melflow throws at him with his different blitzes and different schemes. I think IMAV keeps his ear to ground as well as anybody in the Madden. So we'll get to that final four here as we move back towards this side of the bracket. So Tino versus Madden Money Shot, and EA is the worst section. I think Tino moves forward here. He's got a solid ground game, although Money Shot might be able to take him out. But Tino, I've seen him play some top-end competitors and take him down. All right, Toke, I do think advances here. And then Toke over Tino. I know Tino's had some trouble getting some games in lately with his new job and whatnot. So Toke will move to EA is the worst. I feel like it's the wrong side of this division here. So moving forward progress Madden. This is a wonderful matchup that we get to see, but an unfortunate matchup for these two competitors because they are two competitive Madden players. I think forward progress does take it down, though. I think he does take TT23 with his option offense down. All right, QJB versus Cullenberger. I'm going to go QJB, move him forward over Berger. Sorry, Berg. I think QJB does end up winning that game. All right, JO versus Ish. Let's move JO forward. I'm not that confident in that one, though. Chris Smoove versus your boy Pizza. I think Smoove takes this one, and then I think he ends up taking out JO also. So Move will go the misleading thumbnail section is the one he's representing. That Dude Sly versus Gaming Powerhouse. I think this I do kind of like these. These guys are very good on the microphone. I think GPH might be able to win this one. I'm going to take him over Sly. Sorry, Sly. KKEs versus the Madden Lab. KKEs is underrated. I do think he wins that. Out of these two, though, K is, oh, man. The relative strength level. Let's go with I know GPH is going to be complaining a lot of it, but we're going to move him forward. He's going to represent the Caps Lock region. So playing for Cash in the Tags division, Smooth versus GPH. I think GPH moves forward. Whoops, oh wait, I must have broke it. He's in the final four. All right. Now, I didn't get the Forward Progress Madden versus QJB. I do think Forward Progress does beat QJB. Being a competitive Madden player kind of helps him a little bit there. Toke versus Forward Progress. Another great game between these two players. Oh, Zan at Forward Progress. I think he'd be able to take down Toke. I think it'd be a very good game, though, one I'd like to watch. All right, so the final four. We have Forward Progress Madden, Mr. Golden Mutt, IMAV, and Gaming Powerhouse. Although Gaming Powerhouse... Wait. Get rid of that. Get out of here. What are you doing here? Gaming Powerhouse is down here. So IMAV, GPH, Forward Progress, and Mr. Golden Mutt for the final four. So Forward Progress versus GPH. I do think... And this is the problem with having competitive Madden players here, or ones that, they haven't made the actual, Burbank or anything. I do think he'll be able to beat Gaming Powerhouse like 6 out of 10 times. So I think I'm going to move him forward on that. So he's in the final game. Zan is. All right, Mr. Golden Mutt versus IMAV. These guys used to play quite a bit back in the day. I don't really see as many gameplays between them anymore. But I think tough to decide here. Tough one. IMAV or Mr. Golden Mutt. I'm going to go with GS. I think GS is going to take it down. All right, so he advances there. And the champion, I think it kind of has to be Zan. I'm going to put Zan here. There it is. Forward Progress. You're the champion. You get the cup. I don't know where to put the champion at. But there, I do think Forward Progress ends up taking it. Maybe next tournament we'll disqualify him for being a competitive Madden player. But that is it. That is what I think the best stick skills in Madden is, or the YouTubers with it. And I think that's how the tournament would go on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think would take it down? And did I mess up any matchups? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I will see you.